Listen to me, chosen one. I have a message for the chosen one out there. Their plans, their plans to humiliate you, or as they call, to humble you, which is unrighteous plan. You know, what's been done against your life to make you feel less than you are. Humiliation rituals, spells, humiliation spells. But what you've done, prayer, crying to God, doing things that you need to do in order to keep yourself floating, has combated your enemies. It combated any type of a humiliation spell. Actually, the humiliation spell brought you viral thing. It's bringing you, listen, if it didn't happen yet, it's going to happen. It's causing people to find who you are. Let me look this person up and let me figure out who's that person. And they find something they like. He's starting to see that you are a wonderful spiritual being, that you are very humble. You are already humble. There is nothing that the humiliation spell make them think that, like, so any of that. They start to see that, like, I really like this person, you know? Like, God changed everything to the opposite of what the spells has done. It actually backfired. Many of the spells sent against the chosen, they always backfire, you know? Because we know no weapon formed against us shall prosper. If it didn't backfire on the person, it backfire in a way, like, if they wanted to humiliate you, you will go viral. If they want to mess your beauty, you will become more beautiful, you know? Because we're always connected to the Most High God. And we'll be knowing that our discernment, the dreams, the visions, we're gonna find out who it is and what it is and what's going on. Whoever sending this attack, we're gonna know. Like, I know. Like, we know exactly who's this individual. And when we pray and we do all this, and it always works, we know who to turn to. We know exactly to who turn to. We don't turn to deities, demons. We don't turn to this. These people work with demons. And the very demon they sent to attack you is returning to them to attack them. The very thing that they use to help them is sending harm their way. They only harming and hurting themselves, trying to hurt you. You gotta understand that this humiliation spell ain't doing nothing except bringing viral thing. You know, you're a viral sensation. So, because we know who to turn. We turn to the Lord, to the Most High. They thought they have plans for you. The Lord knows the plan. You know? And He don't have plans of evil for us. The plans of the evil will return on each and every time. So, you know, you have, this is a group of people who come together, meeting, launch, you know, like, it's speaking of you as a child. There was something about you that was a child, when you was a child, done to you to keep you underneath this subjection of a religion, to keep you underneath and hidden from the world. It was something done, and it was purposely done to try to keep you from getting out in the world and doing things that you supposed to do, but to them it's not supposedly. You know? You know? These people thought maybe thought they are doing the right thing by going to this lodge or to these people to get rituals done. There's something to gain control. And we know anything or anytime somebody try to control the narrative of a person in their life, It's a form of witchcraft. You cannot control the narrative of another person. This is someone utilizing rituals, witchcraft, to keep you underneath whatever they are. You know, humiliation, ritual, being humble, and you get out from under these people's wings now. And you learn how to spiritually protect yourself and get disconnected from anything and anyone bring harm your way by using anything negativity against you. You become a spiritual teacher. You know exactly, you get to a point that you're so wise when it comes to clearing your energy, keeping yourself together, knowing what to do. You are like a spiritual teacher. You are able to speak. And if you think about it, oh wow, God, why did this happen to me? I should have been from the beginning doing what I'm supposed to. No, if this didn't happen to you, you will not be able to teach others. You know, you will not be gonna be able to speak to other people and help them to get out of the same situation of yours. This whole thing is to get you to the point that you will break the fuck down and and you stay under their wings that you thought they may doing good, or they think they may doing good, but they actually utilizing witchcraft. Some of people done this knowing that this is witchcraft, and some of them, after a while, God will be showing these people what you're doing is not right. If you think you're doing right, this is not the right, you know. And these people or person know the difference between right and wrong. Continue with the shenanigan, doing the same thing that they used to do when you were young. You know, it started when you were young. You know, they wanted to keep you underneath that religious clock, but your ancestors have come forth to help get you out of the mix that you're in. You may even use an ancestral altar or praying to God and to your ancestor to help you see what is really going on in your life, because many of you have gone through so much. I need to find spiritual. What is this happening in my life? You know, like normal people doesn't have things like that doesn't happen in their life, and you start seeing the mess that they are putting you in. You know, and every time I try to mention these lounge masons, Eastern Star, you know, like I don't wanna. Yeah, I don't have anything against that, but once when you realize that close people to you are connected to this lounge, just connected themselves just to stop you, just to hurt you, just to bend your will, like. You start looking like, oh shit, there's not a great purpose in that, yo. Like, if I wanna connect myself to such an organization, they should be a great purpose, yo. And definitely, it have nothing to do with other people's will. You know? To stop people who are meant to be, or stop people having wealth alone, you know? This is low vibrational shit, yo. This is low shit, you know. But it was written for you single-handedly to break this generational curse, which is one of them, generational wealth. You know, there was poverty in the family, you know, and this is what you're supposed to be doing. And there's where your viral sensation becoming a viral fame, maybe, you know, and spirit is confirming that even though this is not the happiness, like we all definitely we like to do good financially, at least like at least to have the enough to live as a human being, having your basic need, you know, like. But happiness is not in the richness. Happiness is not in fame, like to me, you know, like. And we got people they got jealous, and you got people are competing with you, like on your destiny, on your shit, but they don't want to do the work. They want to steal it from you, you know, like this shit is so low vibe, and ancestor and the Most High God and the universe, and like there's laws, there's like, you know, like it doesn't work, you know, it doesn't work that way. I even doubt it, like I even doubt it if these organizations of so-called Eastern Star, Masons, Freemasons, Elite, you know, I even doubt it of these like you know, like when they start getting figuring out that that's a chosen, we're getting smacked because of these couple of individuals, like, you know, like why would we be on the losing team? You know, everything changed. So keep it up, keep it up. Never, never think, oh, they gonna stop, or let me put my guards down, let me stop my spiritual cleansing prayers, and you know, no, always seek to amp up, because like they say, yo, there's no rest for the wicked. In any chance, they're already attacking you and you're behind, but in any chance they have, they're gonna attack you, you know, until they start, you know, getting big hits, like somebody die, somebody, you know, because if they gonna continue, it's gonna reach that level. The more you ascend, it got more like what's used to work on you when you was a child, sleep and a low vibration and not standing in your purpose. You know, what was working, it doesn't work anymore. You know, like if it was working, the Most High was allowing it. So they don't see it that way. So you figure it out, because nobody get crowned or get sit in a position, especially spiritually. But I want, you know, if we are talking kingdom crowns, you know, not demonic crowns, because a kingdom crown is much more higher ranked than all of that. So have a nice day, and hope you enjoyed this information, and I hope it may open someone's eye or start realizing that when supernatural stuff is fucking up your life, that's not normal, and there's something spiritually you have to do about it, and go the right way to the Lord, to the Most High God, to your Creator. Don't seek nobody. You don't need no human protection, no carnal protection. You don't need all of that. All you need is the Most High God. He's the Redeemer, He's the Protective, He's the Provider. He's everything, yo. He's the God of the impossible. He's God of the multiplication. You know, he who upgrade your DNA. He who just, you know, like, you know, think about it that way. I'm not gonna allow this piece of shit to be their sacrificial lamb. I'm gonna sacrifice myself to the divine, and I'm gonna marry the Christ consciousness, and I'm gonna focus on my purpose. You know, it's about how do you look to, how do you see yourself. You know, remember, they targeted you from the first place because of the star seed that you are. You know, you not only a star, you plant seeds. You make other star seeds awaken. You know, that's why You may get surprised how many behind the scene is fighting you. Yeah, yo, the whole demonic realm will fight you. You will be surprised how far it goes. But when you start waking up and seeing, you'll be like, that's the bigger picture. I'm not gonna get affected by those. I'm not gonna allow it happen. Peace, love, and light.